Thank you for visiting Wealthy Coins again. Next week SHEB will jump to new heights. The release date of Shibarium has recently been announced. Modern Shiba Inu headlines. A meme coin project called Shiba Inu has been in the works for 2 years, and it is gradually maturing into its own ecosystem. If the doc-themed coin takes off, it might hasten the adoption of cryptocurrencies. We discuss how SHEB's value will surge next week in this video. The release date of Shibarium has recently been announced. Modern Shiba Inu headlines. If you want to see more videos like this one where we predict and analyze the prices of Shiba Inus, be sure to subscribe to our channel, share the video and give it a thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. Although the current crypto winter is trying for the Shiba Inu price, it is doing nothing to help the ecosystem's growth. Tech Trench is the newest piece of concept art from the Shiba Inu metaverse development team, and it serves to illustrate the future of their work. On Wednesday, the team announced the Tech Trench Hub in a blog post, explaining that its purpose was to build an interactive museum that would display the evolution of various technologies from their inception in antiquity to the present day's hyper-technological society. Per the blog article, here people can find cultural support and draw on the experiences of the inventive and courageous journey that SHEB has been on as a community and a project. The Third Floor TTF, a top visualization studio, collaborated with us to build this hub, and it will contribute to the future of decentralized ecosystems and educational foundations by preserving and showcasing cultural learning experiences. The center showcases architectural design sourced from global institutions such as Yale and Princeton universities in the US, Altamont Gakuen University and Monty Gakuen Cocoon Tower in Japan, and the Rolex Learning Center in Switzerland. The designs are depicted in black and white colored sketches. The most recent announcement comes as developers are rushing through multiple initiatives with the goal of joining the native metaverse of the Shiba Inu, the Shibarium. A virtual showcase of the Shiba Inu community's history, the Shibarium metaverse, was announced in March of this year. An oasis of sorts, Scenic Dunes is a new piece of concept art that the team showed earlier this week. It features a gigantic shaped atmosphere of an exciting and modern area, replete with dazzling architecture and refreshing waters. Today, ecosystem head developer Shitoshi Kusama, who has lately said that Shibarium is his focus, hinted at an unknown but possibly bullish milestone. Speculating about some major news regarding Shibarium or the mobile game Shiba Eternity 2, Kusama tweeted. Also, creators of Shib have recently made disclosures that have piqued the interest of investors, but even though the crypto epidemic rabbit hole is getting deeper, the price of has stayed restrained. The leading meme token, which had a rise at the end of October, has fallen about 12% in the last week. As the market cools down and the debut of Shibarium draws near, we may see a price surge. After a 1.27% decline in the previous day, Shib was trading at $0.00009012 as of press time. It could be prudent to purchase Shib in order to be ready for the impending economic collapse. Consequently, there are a plethora of various businesses to choose from. The rise escalated even higher during the week when the psychological milestone at $0.0001000100 was broken. Although it's still a ways off, traders should be on the lookout for $0.000507, which might mark a new multi-year low in its existence in the next weeks. The Luna stablecoin disaster that happened before summer is about to have a negative impact on the Shiba Inu pricing. When FTX unexpectedly went bankrupt, traders got a taste of it. A major cryptocurrency broker named Genesis suspended withdrawals and repayments while the crypto asset class was still shaky on its feet. Consequently, Shib is in a precarious position due to the unfavorable associations and sentiments associated with its overall identity. This is the last chance for SHIB dealers before the dust settles, but if additional casualties occur as a result of the FTX breakdown, this is it. The price of Shiba Inus would plummet even further, reaching $0.000507 before attempting to print new all-time lows. Assuming the FTX contagion is limited, further bullish purchasing might be on the horizon next week and in the weeks to come. That would be reasonable, because the RSI is about to bounce off the oversold level and is trading close to it. As a result, the Shiba Inu price may be able to break out of its monthly S1 support level and settle near $0.00001 before gaining momentum and moving higher thanks to other factors. For SHIB to thrive, its members must feel a strong feeling of belonging. The community has consistently shown its support for SHIB's expansion, whether it's been a desire to get it listed on Robinhood or an appeal to McDonald's to accept it as payment. It has also attracted a sizable group of NFT artists whose paintings feature Shiba Inu dogs. Instead of completely ignoring the hype, it's crucial to understand that what we're witnessing is the influx of inexperienced traders into the cryptocurrency market. According to Ben Kaislin, head of strategy and research at AAX, he went on to say that SHIB currency is fully embracing its meme-like nature. Since it is built on the Ethereum platform, it uses the POW consensus mechanism for now and will switch to the POS consensus mechanism in the future. Another factor that will affect the expansion of the currency is the impending upgrade to Ethereum 2.0. We need to be cognizant of the fact that various analysts' forecasts for the market differ substantially. Since analysts aren't always able to anticipate events like political or environmental crises, these forecasts usually turn out to be incorrect. Before putting their money into a cryptocurrency, particularly one as unpredictable as SHIB, it is prudent for investors to do their own research. For example, according to a Changelly blogspot, experts have studied SHIB prices and market swings and are predicting that SHIB might reach a high of $0.0005048 and a low of $0.0004183. Predictions for that year indicate a possible return on investment (ROI) of 322%, with an average price of $0.0004335 USD. In agreement, Telegon discovered that some crypto experts predict that the price of Shiba Inu coin might reach a new all-time high in 2025. Contrarily, they are pessimistic about the price increase in 2022, despite their expectation that enough tokens will be burned this year. They estimate that the highest and lowest possible pricing for will be 0.000928 and 0.0009839 USD, respectively. Predictions indicated that its average price will be close to 0.001152 USD. Lead developer of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, Satoshi Kusama, proudly states in his Twitter bio that he is completely devoted to Shibarium. The long-awaited announcement that the SHIB army had been anticipating finally came on Wednesday night, made by the enigmatic coder. Original plan greenlit, says Mr. Kusama, who adds that we should now put our money where our mouth is. In the end, Shibarium might be described as the world being swept away by a tide of truth and goodness. The SHIB development team is now focused on testing Shiba Eternity, a collectible card game released on October 6, 2022, was the first to test the Layer 2 solution. The official player's handbook for Shiba Eternity, written by Satoshi Kusama, is 1,100 pages long. The mobile version of the famous card game lays the groundwork for future Shiboshi NFTs, even though the blockchain version has not been released as yet. However, the SHIB development team has more than only Shibarium on its plate. In addition, the Third Floor TTF is working with the meme coin on SHIB, so Metaverse, their Web 3.0 project. Although Playsight Studios is responsible for developing Shiba Eternity, X Fund is collaborating on the creation of the Layer 2 upgrade that will power all three of SHIB's next projects.